Hi everyone, I'm Amy Story with Stamped with Joy, and this is episode 5 of Where in the World is Amy Stamping? And today we are at the gorgeous Arches National Park in Utah. Jimmy's gonna pan around and show you some of the scenery where we are right now.
Yeah, this is the beautiful Arches National Park that we are enjoying. A little picnic lunch and now a little stamping.
Yeah, and we've gone on 3 small hikes today and seen some beautiful arches. We were really hoping to find a spot to stamp where we could show you an arch in the background, but could not find a good spot. So I will post a picture though on this post with the arches. They're really phenomenal. Okay, well let's get started stamping. Okay. I am using a different stamp set today. This one is called Artistic Leaves, and it is another one that is new, was released last month in July on the online store. And it's a beautiful set. It's a standalone stamp set. There's no dies with this one, but it's beautiful because it's got this 2-step stamping, like where you can stamp this leaf and you see there's little blank places, where this one you can stamp over it and it fills in with that. The same with this. I'm going to use this smaller leaf today. All right, I'm going to make sure, and also we have massive wind again today, like as bad as yesterday. So we are trying to anchor things down really good. So I'll be challenged again with with this stamping today with the wind, but it's all right. Okay, now this DSP I'm using is from the Woven Textures DSP, and it has all different kinds of, guess what, woven textures. So it looks like tweed and burlap and stuff like that. And I'm going to put this little strip of old olive just on the bottom and stick it to the back. So I'm just going to put a little adhesive on the back. Man, I am getting kind of good at holding things down and stamping and gluing at the same time. It's like I said yesterday, a new skill. All right, so I just want a little bitty piece of that old olive showing, like that. Okay, now let me fold. This is pretty peacock cardstock. Hey,
I have to show this little fella.
Oh, okay. We're having a side trip over to see a little squirrel. These have been everywhere at all these parks we've been to here in Utah.
All right.
They're adorable.
We're back.
Okay. And we have, we're using Pretty Peacock again today. We used it yesterday too. But I love that color. See, here's the other side. That's a cool woven texture also. It looks like it's really a piece of that, textile. No blowing packets today, please. I gotta see, I have my sample card anchored down, so I gotta see what I'm doing. Okay, I think it's gonna go about, it would be okay if it turned out different than my sample. I mean, it could be creative, couldn't it? All right, I'm gonna stick that about right there. You know, it would help if I put on my reading glasses. No wonder I'm having trouble seeing. I still had on my sunglasses and I thought, man, it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, that helps a lot now. Okay, now we're going to set that aside. I'm going to put it underneath here so it doesn't blow away, hopefully. Now I got to get stuff out of the packet, and we're going to try to not let it blow away. I just want this piece I'm going to stamp on right now. You know, I meant to take this glove off, but it's okay. I can stamp with it. I have, by the way, if anybody wonders, I have to wear all these compression garments, the sleeve and the glove and everything when I'm out in the heat and exercising, because I have lymphedema from having a mastectomy. So those of you that don't know me may not know that. All right. Okay. I gotta get you don't show the sample over here yet, but I'm gonna pull it out so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna stamp 3 of these in a Pretty Peacock. Okay. start with the center. So as best I can, because it kind of helps me to spread these out the right way. And I'm going to do one over here. And then I'm going to do going kind of this way. I want them just to kind of go every which way. Okay, now I need to clean that off. And I can close this up. I'm holding on to the paper, closing the ink pad. Look at me. I'm so coordinated. Who knew? And I gotta clean this because we're gonna switch colors. And this will definitely blow away, especially when it opens. I'm gonna close it back. Okay. The hard thing is Jimmy really can't help me hold stuff down because he is filming. Okay. Now I want to do a couple of these in Old Olive. So let's make one go this way. Hold on. We have a big gust. I'm going to hold please. Those giant gusts, I mean, we had a bag of food that it was blowing away. Like, it is strong wind. I'm guessing this might be the last day that we have to contend with this much wind because I feel like we're moving up to forests, which I know that it can be wind too, but I feel like we won't be out like in a canyon where the wind is so intense. All right, I'm gonna do one right like this. That looks good enough. Okay, just want them kind of random. All right, let's switch to a different little piece. Now this is the little fill-in piece. That's what I caught. That's what I call all of the stamps that have the little, hold on, I gotta hold stuff down again. Hold. Alright. Like, I think it's worse than yesterday, really.
I think it is too.
That's what I call all these little pieces and stamp sets where you fill stuff in. I call it the fill-in piece. I gotta lean over just slightly to see if I can match this up. It's kind of gonna be hard, so it may not be perfect. But it was. Who knew? So I'm filling in all of the pretty peacock leaves. Hope you can hear me okay. The pretty peacock leaves with Old Olive. Is my head getting in it? Okay, good. Oh, look. In spite of wind and holding these down, I still somehow managed to stamp those in the right place. Okay, we gotta switch to pretty peacock. Hang on. Oh no, I got it. Oh.
I thought I was going to have to make a run for it again.
Yeah. You know what? My biggest regret, if those of you that saw episode 4, my biggest regret yesterday is that I didn't turn the camera to film Jimmy running after the paper, because y'all would have loved to have seen that. So if it happens today, I'm definitely going to show you. I was just in such a panic, I didn't know what to do. Look at that, y'all. I actually got all those in
Really well there.
pretty good. I'm going to pat myself on the back. Okay. I'm done with those ink pads. Now let me pull out another piece. Hang on. Hold things down. Pull this out. I'm going to... Oh, good. Jimmy's holding. Look at it. He's holding the camera and... Oh, my linen thread's going to blow away. Get back in there. That's what we lost yesterday was the ribbon. Okay.
What did somebody tell us about the ribbon?
Oh, yeah, Karen said that some bird will love making their nest with that. So that makes me feel better. The plastic thing, maybe not so much. I would have rather it been paper than plastic that blew off. Oh well. Okay. All right. So I am layering this on a piece of Old Olive to have that little background. Now what did I do with the thing? It's under here, isn't it? And we're going to go ahead and glue this down. You guys, this is very challenging. I know I make it look easy, right? But it's not. I don't remember which way I wanted that. I think this way. I don't think it matters, but... And also, I want it, yeah, I like it slightly. Sometimes, you know what, I don't like things in the center all that much. See how I like to make this a little higher. I don't know why, I just don't. I like things kind of off-centered. All right, so that's stuck down. Now we're gonna stamp, you know what? here. Hang on. Stamping in the wild is not for the faint of heart. Okay. Put that down. I've got my water bottles working pretty good to anchor stuff down. Okay. Now, let me... Got a little scrap here. Let me set this under here again. We need early espresso. Okay, it's just gonna stay open like that, because that's the best I can do at the moment. And we are going to stamp. Hopefully, if I can hold this down and stamp it without it getting messed up. It says, "Hello, sweet friend." I love that sentiment. I love it. And I love that font as well. Okay, let me anchor this down for 1 second so I can close. I don't know why, but it begs me to have the ink pads open. Okay, especially in this heat. Let me see what I did. I think I cut this at angles because I love doing that. Uh-oh, I'm using my ribbon scissors for paper. Well, I'm going to forgive myself this one time because I don't want to pull out the other ones. Okay, don't blow away, little piece. Put you in my little trash area. Okay, so we need some dimensionals on this. I'm just going to do some minis. They're handy right here. Okay. Alrighty. Put those in there. Whoops. Let me find the card. It's under here somewhere. Okay. And that is going to go just kind of right down here. Like that. Okay, we're getting close to being done. We're going to have a little linen thread and a little embellishments, and then we will be done. But let me... Okay, I'm going to tie this in a bow. This is... Actually, you don't lie, this is not linen thread. It looks very similar. It's a little thicker. This is the Essentials... This is the Essentials Baker's Twine. It has, I think, 4 like neutral colors in it. It's got white and black. This is kind of a this is crumb cake, and then there's one other one that I can't think what it is at the moment. All right, this is kind of hard too. Y'all know that I'm like the queen bow maker, but it's a little hard out here. Okay. I need a mini Hang on, we got a big gust. We've got a big gust. Hold on, I'm finding my dots. Okay. I'm going to trim this in a minute. I it stuck to my fingernail, so let's just use... No, it didn't come off. I was going to pull it off my fingernail if it did. Okay. That off, put this back in here. Don't let the card blow away. That would be really sad. We're gonna put this like just right here in this little corner. Let me trim that off a little bit and hold on to the end so they don't blow away. At least this is a natural, I think, fiber if it didn't blow away. Okay. All right, embellishments are our last thing. Let me get those out. And we're using, again, those same ones we used yesterday, which are low profile sparkle dots. They're also new. They were new last month. And I'm just going to put 3 of them because everything's better in odd numbers. 3 is always good. I'll stick one like right down here. That's the bigger one. I'm going to stick a smaller one like right up here. Maybe another small one is over here. Like, oh, they didn't come off. Come back. Okay, like that. Let me put that up out of the way. Okay, I think we did it. And it's still here. It didn't blow away. Here is today's card with the Artistic Leaves stamp set. And I hope that you loved this card. I'm going to do another one another day with this same stamp set, maybe tomorrow actually. So thank you so much for joining me for episode